Hey, what's up? This is Damien from Angelwolf Studios. So, recently I did a Where Have I Been video. And it sparked an idea of doing what I like to call a post-mortem of the years in the past. One of the things that I definitely would like to do is keep transparency on this channel, and anytime on any of my social media. I try to be as transparent as possible. And I would like to, explain how things have been going. It's a long journey, and I'm also trying to work out kinks and try to figure out what am I doing wrong as well. Okay, so let's get started. 2018. This is what I sometimes call the start of my business, but it's not really. This is when what happened was I had watched a YouTube video and saw somebody build their own gaming table. At that time, I didn't have a dining table yet, and I figured, why buy one for whatever when I could build one? So that's what I did. I cleared my carport, and my carport became my workshop. And with a couple of tools, I created actually the table that I'm sitting at right now. My AC just came on. Okay, so yes, I built this table, and I thought about it. It was like looking at everything, price of materials, the time it took me to make it, and the fact that I loved what I was doing when I was building it. All of this summed up to me saying, I need to make this a business. So I went ahead and started building the knowledge that I needed to do this. Making websites, making an Etsy page, thinking of other things that I want to make. Now, back in high school, I was lucky enough to be selected to be part of a program that taught basically business essentials for people that wanted to be entrepreneurs. Name of the program was the National Foundation for Teaching Entrepreneurship. This is when I was in Philadelphia. I believe the National Foundation for Teaching Entrepreneurship, or NIFTY for short, is based in New York. Not 100% on that. I learned early on, how to keep books. We even learned how to, messing around in the stock market, stuff like that. But, a lot of good entrepreneurial knowledge. There is one thing that they did not, what's the word? They did not concentrate on, but I'll get to that in another video. So, Angelwolf Studios, the name actually came from a song that I wrote years ago. When I was in Germany, I was trying my footing as a Gothic singer. I had a lot on my mind, and I had a lot of things to talk about, and so I wrote about it and made music to go with it, essentially. So Bonus if you can find the CD that I put out, because I did produce one. But yeah, so 2018, getting back to the point of the video, 2018, I was still working a full-time job. Scratch that. Okay, so it was a full-time job, except there were times that we were working part-time. So we had like a minimum number of hours that we can work, and as often as possible, they kept us at that number. So I only had my weekends free, weekends being the 2 days of a week that I had off. So this was the time that I ran my business. Well, building this table, and that's when I also was able to work on building everything up initially. This has been like the most relaxing thing. 2018 is when I went to a doctor, and because actually I wanted to, because I have sleep apnea, and I wanted to get my CPAP machine set up for me. And so I went to a couple of appointments to get that ready, and but before that happened, the doctor that I was seeing was acting as if I was about to fall over and die. So, which added more stress, and figured. She did ask me, how much stress do I have in my life, and I said a lot. This is the job that I work, blah, 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 and this is what I have to deal with on a daily basis. Her first thing that she asked me was, can you quit your job? I said, no, I need the money. So then, for the rest of that year, I was pumped full of every medication that I could think of. It wasn't pleasant. But the one thing that did calm me and keep me sane was building. So building up my workshop and using my paycheck, whatever I had left over after paying bills and buying food, I would go get more tools. I would invest in my business, in myself, basically. So yeah, I ended off that year still stressed out, but I still haven't, gotten everything fixed. Which, if you watched the "Where Have I Been" video, you know how that ended up. So that is it for 2018. See you in the next video.